Hey guys, BJ Posnecki from Inspect and Check Home Inspection Services. One thing that I see a lot are reversed outlets, where when I'm going around checking the outlets during the home inspection, I get a red light here telling me that the hot and the neutral are reversed. So easily do yourself if the seller doesn't want to take care of it. So I'm going to walk you through it. Before we begin, be sure to turn off the power at your electrical panel. Pull our cover plate off. Take our two screws out that hold the outlet. I'm being a cowboy on this one and doing it with the power on because this outlet is on the same circuit as the lights in the room that we're in. So we're not working in the dark. I'm going to do this carefully with the power on. Our gold screws are our hot side, which is this smaller slot. Neutral is the larger slot, and then this is our ground. So on the other side of this outlet, you'll see the screws are silver, and that's our neutral side. So what's going on here is we've got our hot wires on the neutral side and our neutral on the hot side. So all we're going to do is take these off and reverse them. I'm going to put this neutral wire out of our way here so it doesn't touch my hot ones since we have the power on. One hot is feeding this light above us, so we're going to lose light when we disconnect. I'm going to put these wires away from the neutral. If you're ever curious on which hot wire is actually the hot one and which one is getting fed by it, when you're at the store picking up your outlet, I would get one of these power testers. It has two leads on here, and what we do is we're going to put one lead on one wire, and then we can go to the neutral. See how that's lighting up? Or here in the Midwest, we use a metal conduit and metal boxes, and we have grounding, and we tie our grounds and neutrals together at the main panel. I'm going to go to this other black wire here and put it towards the box. I don't have anything, and then I'm going to go to this neutral wire, and I don't have anything either. So this wire right here is my hot coming in. I've got my outlet ready. I'm going to go ahead and put the neutral on the silver screw. Since we don't need the ground, I just tighten these screws down just so they're not in my way. When I put the neutral wire on the screw, I'm going to put it so that the hook is clockwise in the direction that I'm going to be tightening the screw, so it makes a good contact when it tightens it down. Be careful, if you're doing this live like I am, you don't want to be putting your fingers across the hot and the neutral here. That's how you catch a nice little zap. This one's not hot, but once we put it on here, as you can see, the light went on. Now this is all hot. When you're putting the electrical tape on, get it started. Careful where you're holding if it's live. And then I like to pull it taut as I'm going around. I'm covering any metal conductors. Push these wires so that they fold inside the box. I'll go ahead and tighten down both of them. I'll get them snug. If you have a torpedo level, put that on there. Sometimes it's better off to do line of sight if you have grout lines or ship laps, something where when you put the cover plate on, we don't want things looking out of level. I'm going to get them where it's nice and snug and the outlet's not going to move around on us when we pull the cord out. Put our cover plate back on. With some of these cover plates, if they're not the oversized unbreakable ones, they can crack very easily, especially if they're old, they get brittle. So when you're putting these things back on, I would just go nice and easy with the screw, and then I would make your screw either horizontal, vertical, or if you want to get fancy, you could always do diagonal. But either way, whatever you do, make sure they're all the same in that room. Go back to your electrical panel and turn the circuit breaker on so we got power. Grab your tester and make sure we've got a green light. Even if you're not super handy, this one is a pretty easy job to do. Just turn the power off and play it safe. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you're looking for a home inspector in the Chicagoland area or Northwest Indiana, please give me a call. My number is 773-403-3298.